People greatly affect your well-being, especially those closest to you. Living and loving imperfect people will have its ups and downs, but ultimately, partnerships should bring us joy rather than stress. A toxin is a dangerous substance that can harm or even kill you. So a toxic relationship is one that is unhealthy. Even death can be imminent. Even though we've all had our selfish moments and seasons, a truly toxic individual will continue to take without ever giving anything back. It's like getting bitten by a vampire and having your life drained from you. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 signs of toxic relationship. So, before starting the video, please like this video, do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. 10. There is constant dismissiveness or belittling, demeaning language, strong language, insults, screaming. These kinds of actions are a telltale sign of a relationship or marriage that is unhealthy. They are completely inappropriate for any kind of healthy relationship and should never take place under any circumstances, let alone in front of other people. If a person routinely demeans their partner in front of other people, particularly other members of their family, it will brand their partner as an object of contempt and someone who is not worthy of respect. That representation will wreak havoc on their sense of self-assurance and safety. 9. Silence is frequently used as a weapon. After a heated dispute, it is typically a very good idea to take some time apart to calm down and collect one's thoughts. The fight or flight reflexes that surface after an altercation can be rewired with the help of a post-fight walk or an agreement to remain silent until both parties have regained control of their feelings. On the other hand, the infamous silent treatment is a whole different beast that must be avoided at all costs. When one partner makes regular use of this strategy, it is an indication that they are attempting to exert control over the other. If someone has the pattern of routinely falling into the habit of refusing to speak to their spouse for several hours or even days, then that person is dictating the terms of the disagreement and the dialogue in general. 8. Manipulation and isolation are common. A person may strive to keep their partner close by and confined by isolating them from other people and activities in an effort to do so for motives having to do with insecurity or control. When left unchecked, this behavior is poisonous and verges on abusive. However, when done repeatedly, this is a form of control that is intended to keep someone isolated from life outside of the relationship that they are in. Bringing the partner's family and friends into disrepute, purposely lying to the partner's family and friends, or saying things to you with the intent of inciting jealousy in you. 7. One person asserts total dominance over finances. In a marriage, it is not unusual for one partner to have more control over financial matters than the other partner, particularly if the second partner is not as skilled with money as the first partner. However, this can take on a lot more unhealthy sheen when one partner openly denies the involvement of the other in financial affairs or goes so far as to regulate what they spend or how much they can have at any given time. This can give the relationship a much more unhealthy sheen. Spending habits are discussed openly between spouses, and each individual retains some degree of economic independence. 6. One partner feels unsafe either physically or emotionally. If one spouse believes that the other poses a threat to their physical safety, contingency plans should be developed. There is no such thing as a good relationship that should make you feel this way. Emotional and commitment safety are likewise really vital aspects to possess. A warning indication is if one partner is given the impression that they are unable to discuss their feelings with the other or that their relationship is so fragile that even the smallest disagreement would result in a significant breakdown in the partnership. Your relationship does not have sufficient emotional safety if you do not feel comfortable expressing your thoughts and feelings to your partner. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. 5. One person always shifts blame to the other. Is it common for person A to place blame on person B for various things? Even with regards to the things that are not person B's fault? Or does person A take some responsibility, but then in some way shift it onto person B's shoulders? If this is the case, person B is not the source of the issue. At the very least, not all of the time. Both people in a happy and healthy relationship will take responsibility for their actions when the situation calls for it. One of the characteristics of a relationship that is unhealthy is that one person feels as though they are always being blamed and at fault in the relationship, even for things that are not their responsibility. It's possible that you end up feeling responsible for the state of mind of your partner, to the point where you tiptoe around the issue for fear of upsetting them. 4. Friends and family keep saying it's problematic. If members of a person's immediate family and close circle of acquaintances regularly express concern that a romantic partnership is unhealthy, it may be in your best interest to pay attention to what they have to say. One of the recurring characteristics of a relationship that is unhealthy is when friends and family express misgivings about, or outright reject, the couple's decision to be together. This is frequently a sign that something is not functioning properly. 3. The relationship never takes priority. When two people get married, it's common for one of them to say one thing, but then completely contradict themselves by doing something else. They will remark that the other person or the family is important, but they will consistently put other things first, such as their work, their outside interests, or their friendships with other people. Resentment is likely to increase since there is a disconnect between what is being said and what is being done. 2. Sarcasm has become the main language. This is not a discussion about married couples who can be affectionately sarcastic with one another and use it on occasion. It has been brought to my attention that one of the partners uses sarcasm as their primary mode of communication. On the surface, it appears that this is not harmful in any way. It's nothing more than a playful poke, so it can be ignored as harmless banter. Sarcasm, on the other hand, is a form of passive aggression that can be used by one partner to communicate a poisonous message to the other. And if it is persistent, it is a significant issue. You are one dim-witted individual. When anything is uttered with a chuckle, it may sound like a joke, but if the joke never stops, it is not okay. 1. There's constant gaslighting. When one person in a relationship repeatedly tells the other person that they are in the wrong and cites examples that the other person knows aren't real, a method known as gaslighting, this is an indication of a very poisonous relationship. White lies, manipulation, and denial even when evidence is offered are all hallmarks of gaslighting, and they require immediate attention. It is never a good idea to put one's spouse in a position where they feel diminished or crazy. Behavior that constitutes gaslighting not only poisons the connection in the near term but also undermines its quality over the long term. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of the number 1 spot? Hit us up in the comments and let's chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thanks for watching.